Welcome to this week's Movie Math, where it became clear once more that for all the doomsday talk when it comes to the future of movies versus television and digital content, well, when audiences really like a movie, they will pay to see it, which fascinatingly annoys the hell out of the very industry that benefits as a result. Yes, well, it's been building for some time. For instance, everyone loves to hate on Transformers despite its tremendous success. This debate came to a head during award season, when many declared that instead of merely celebrating good filmmaking, recognition for movies like Birdman, Whiplash, Nightcrawler, and more were really David taking a shot at Goliath, aka the popcorn flicks that seem to be taking over the industry. Interestingly, Goliath was the champion of the Philistines, which today means a person hostile or indifferent to culture and the arts, or who doesn't understand them. Which is clearly how many people in the industry view those of us who hand them our money to see said popcorn flicks. Yeah, well, f*** you too, Hollywood. If you can't see the quality storytelling in The Dark Knight, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and Daredevil, then that makes you a Philistine and a snob. Speaking of snobs, movies are as much entertainment as they are art, which is something else Hollywood seems to have trouble coming to grips with. If they understood that, they'd understand why Furious 7 is the fastest movie ever to reach $1 billion worldwide in just 17 days. It took Avatar, The Avengers, and the final Harry Potter flick 19 days. This is Universal's first film to join the $1 billion club, and talent agency Paradigm was so thrilled for their client James Wan that they threw him a party to mark the event. Now sure, some might say Furious 7's success is a cheat of some kind, fueled by Paul Walker's tragic death rather than the quality of the picture itself. But doesn't Furious 7's success speak for how beloved Paul Walker and this franchise truly are, that his final ride means so much to moviegoers that they feel the loss and want to pay their respects? Plus, the Fast and Furious franchise was already on an upward trajectory, each film since Fast and Furious 4 earning considerably more money than the last. And the entire creative team deserves major kudos for handling Walker's death in a sophisticated manner that both honors his work yet doesn't derail the future of the franchise. The future is indeed bright for Vin Diesel and his crew, with Furious 7 the latest movie to benefit from China's newfound interest in movies. After its boffo debut in the country last weekend, now 1 week later, as many suspected, it has already surpassed Transformers 4's entire haul there. That's over $250 million in a single week. Now, if you think Furious 7's success in China is shocking, just wait until you hear what movie almost stole Vin Diesel's #1 spot, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. Whatever magic pixie dust helped the original film defy expectations the first time around is apparently still being slung. And it's probably a lot easier now for producer Adam Sandler and the rest of his Happy Madison team to think happy thoughts after this much-needed box office win. The Vegas Caper actually opened close to the debut of the first Paul Blart and stands with the Grown Ups movies as the most successful franchises Sandler has over at Sony. Making Paul Blart Mall Cop 2's success even sweeter is its low budget, a mere $30 million, and it sets the stage nicely for Sandler and Kevin James' upcoming Pixels, also for Sony. Sony and Sandler's relationship has been strained post That's My Boy and Jack and Jill, which led to Sandler's Maverick movie deal with Netflix. But now with Paul Blart, and if Pixels also posts a high score at the box office, Sandler could suddenly find his loyalties torn. As for Unfriended, while the horror film came in below expectations, Jason Blum's movie-making formula proved to be a success once again, as it's hard for a film to underperform when it costs just a cool $1 million to make. Since the success in the horror genre is now akin to shooting fish in a barrel, it will be interesting to see Blum try to grow beyond it. He's already Oscar-nominated for producing Whiplash, and we'll see if he can make beautiful music and cold hard cash with his upcoming Gem and the Holograms this October. Elsewhere in the box office, the Disney nature brand continued to erode, as Monkey Kingdom opened on par with last year's Bears, both considerably lower than the numbers the environmental flicks used to post. But it would appear Tom Hardy is the one truly in danger of extinction, as Child 44 opened at number 17 with a devastatingly low per-theater average. Maybe there's a reason the Mad Max trailers focus more on Charlize Theron than, Mad Max. James Franco and Jonah Hill didn't fare much better with their new flick, True Story, but at least they opened just outside of the top 10. As for this coming weekend, we have our last slow weekend before the summer movie season officially begins with Avengers Age of Ultron. However, the Marvel Beast will actually open overseas in a few countries April 24th, so expect lots of big headlines touting big box office numbers, which is exactly how Disney and Marvel want it, building momentum for its stateside debut May 1st, which is expected to be the biggest opening weekend of all time. I'm Grace Randolph, and we just did some movie math. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.